The plans for their US flight suddenly became the world's main event. It wasn't just about their busy schedule, but a massive surprise that landed right before they boarded the plane. No one expected it, but a prestigious award from Mexico was just announced for Taehyung and Jungkook thanks to their legendary performance yesterday. And the way they both reacted when they heard the news in the midst of the airport chaos, it will honestly melt your heart. You don't want to miss a single detail of this departure. Hello, K-pop lovers! Welcome back to Taekook Diary, your go-to place for the warmest moments and the most interesting stories about Taehyung and Jungkook, who always keep ARMY's eyes locked on them. The highly anticipated departure of BTS to the United States has finally arrived, and the excitement surrounding it is truly unlike anything we have seen before. Thousands of professional journalist cameras and dedicated fans had already gathered at Incheon Airport early in the morning just to see our favorite duo off. But, just a few hours before their scheduled flight, a piece of shocking news sent global social media into a total meltdown. It wasn't about their stylish airport outfits or their specific seating chart on the plane this time. This news came from thousands of miles away, specifically all the way from Mexico. Right in the middle of their final packing and mental preparation for a very long US schedule, Taehyung and Jungkook received an incredible surprise. A prestigious Mexican award was suddenly announced for the two of them, based on their magical stage performance yesterday. This sudden timing turned a stressful day into joy. This specific award from Mexico is definitely not just any minor achievement in the industry. It is actually a massive show of appreciation from both passionate fans and professional critics alike for the epic energy they poured onto the stage just 24 hours prior. Their performance was so powerful that it transcended borders, and the global impact was felt instantly by everyone. Reportedly, staff members broke the news to them while they were in a private waiting area before heading to the main terminal. Imagine being surrounded by heavy suitcases and passports, only to be told you have just won a major award you were not even predicting at all. According to staff members on duty that day, Taehyung and Jungkook's initial reactions were both hilarious and adorable. They reportedly stared at each other in total disbelief, as if they could not process what they were hearing. But once it finally sank in, their beautiful interaction made everyone smile. Instead of a loud or flashy celebration, Taehyung did something incredibly sweet that caught everyone's attention. He immediately turned to Jungkook, tapped his shoulder with immense pride, and flashed his most radiant boxy smile. Jungkook, who was still a bit dazed by the news, responded with his signature shy giggle while locking eyes with Taehyung. In that brief silence, their eyes seemed to say everything about the hard work they put into their performance yesterday. They both know exactly how physically demanding that stage was, and seeing it recognized all the way in Mexico clearly brought them a deep sense of satisfaction. This moment of mutual affirmation was brief, but the aura was incredibly strong. No long speeches were needed, just a proud pat on the back and a sincere smile that proved how solid their chemistry truly is. However, the surprises were not over yet, as the news began to spread like wildfire across every major platform online. When the news of this Mexican award was finally released to the public, armies worldwide moved like lightning to share the joy. Hashtags about their win immediately trended alongside news of their flight. The combination of these two major updates nearly crashed the Twitter servers. Many fans felt deeply emotional because this award felt like a bon voyage gift right before they started their heavy schedule in America. Latin American armies, especially those in Mexico, felt a huge sense of pride knowing their love reached Taehyung and Jungkook at the perfect time. Millions of tweets wishing them a safe flight and congratulating them flooded the timeline. Meanwhile, at Incheon Airport, the fans waiting on-site began to feel a shift in the energy. They knew that when the duo arrived, they would be carrying a whole new level of excitement. It was as if the award gave them an extra boost of confidence and happiness that everyone could feel from a very far distance. Segment 5. And sure enough, when the black van carrying them finally pulled up at the airport, the atmosphere turned electric. The sound of camera shutters from journalists sounded like rapid gunfire. Taehyung stepped out with his signature casual chic style, looking every bit like a top-tier model, followed by Jungkook, who looked sporty yet charismatic. But what made armies on-site hold their breath was the look on their faces. Even with masks on, their eyes could not hide their happiness. You could see their eyes crinkling, which is a clear sign of wide smiles underneath. Their steps seemed lighter and more energetic than usual. There was even a small moment as they walked side by side toward the departure gate that was caught by fansite cameras and immediately became the talk of the town. They looked so synchronized, moving through the terminal with a grace that only these two icons possess, making every fan in the building feel like they were part of a movie scene. In the middle of the dense crowd and tight security, Taehyung and Jungkook stayed remarkably close to each other. In a short video clip that is now viral, Taehyung is seen leaning in slightly toward Jungkook and whispering something in his ear. We could not hear the actual words, but immediately after the whisper, Jungkook's shoulders began to shake as he tried to stifle a laugh. Many armies are guessing they were joking about the chaotic excitement of the Mexican award they had just received. This casual, private interaction amidst the airport frenzy serves as proof that they were in a fantastic mood. The positive energy from the win clearly served as the perfect fuel for their long-haul journey. But believe it or not, the sweetness of this departure day had one last chapter that leaked from inside the plane. It seems their bond is even stronger when they are away from the cameras, sharing those little inside jokes that only the two of them could ever understand. According to an inside source, their happiness did not end at the airport gate. Once they were settled in their plane seats heading to the US, Taehyung and Jungkook reportedly asked a staff member to show them the news articles regarding the Mexican award on a tablet. They were seen reading the fan reactions, especially from Mexican armies, with great enthusiasm. This small moment above the clouds shows just how much they truly care about the support they receive. They do not take a single award for granted, and this reinforces why millions of people love them so deeply. Their hard work, humility, and the genuine chemistry they share are the reasons they are always the center of attention. Now, with their batteries fully charged with positive energy, they are ready to conquer their new adventures on American soil. We can only imagine the amazing things they will achieve next, but one thing is for sure, they will do it together, supporting each other always. Wow, what a day full of surprises and pride for all of us. Receiving an award from Mexico right before flying to the US is definitely a huge boost for Taehyung and Jungkook. So, what do you think Taehyung whispered to Jungkook at the airport that made him laugh so much? I'd love to hear your theories and thoughts in the comments below. I always get so excited reading what you guys have to say. Don't forget to hit the like button if you're proud of Taekook's achievement today, and make sure to subscribe to Taekook Diary so you don't miss the exciting updates coming from the US. Share this video with all your army friends so we can celebrate this sweet moment together. Thank you so much for watching until the very end. Let's wish our favorites a safe flight, and see you in the next video. Stay healthy and keep spreading love for our boys wherever you are. I am so happy we could share this special story today. See you again very soon in the next one.